How's everybody doing out there today? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I hope you were out there getting some of this beautiful sunshine. I had to find a piece of shade real quick just so I can make this video and talk to everybody about what's been going down. Today is probably the first day in, I think it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, that on this crazy cuckoo of a diet, this low carb, borderline keto diet, that I've had like some mental clarity. I'm not saying I'm out of the woods yet, but there is a lot more mental clarity today than I think I've had in probably almost 2 weeks. I think the first day or two I started the diet, I was pretty much just fasting. And then I had this like euphoric feeling where I felt like, a little, I don't want to say high because it wasn't like a high and it was only for like a split second, but I felt this calming bliss come over me. Since then, it's been kind of a shitty, drudgy, drain in the swamp detox of a horrible, hellish feeling. But I gotta get, my health in check because your health is your wealth. On that note, I didn't sleep too well because I know I felt like my sugars were a little on the low side, but I think because I've been on this lower carb diet for so long that I was able to sleep through it where normally I wouldn't be able to sleep at all. And so I got a fair amount of sleep, even though it was a little warm, sugars were low. I woke up feeling all right, feeling refreshed, feeling good. Didn't feel so achy. The feet didn't hurt so much. The joints didn't pop. So that's cool. And right as I was waking up, I heard this voice say to me inside my mind, "It's not where you are, it's who you are." And I woke up and I was just like, light bulb, bing! Totally had an epiphany. Because I think, much like a lot of people, everyone in their mind might feel stuck. You might feel like, the phase that you're going through in this life, regardless if it's, regardless if it's through this COVID crap, or maybe you have a personal life crisis on your hands, family illness, maybe yourself, you're ill, or you're working a job you hate, or your boss sucks, or maybe it's not the field you want to be in, but you went to college for it, and so now you're kind of stuck. Just know that happiness doesn't come from outside us. Happiness lives within inside us. So, I don't want to sound too woo-woo or too, law of attraction type, rhetoric, but if you channel happiness and you're thinking positive, which for me is probably the hardest thing for me to do, to be completely honest with you. I grew up much like most Americans, or most people, most Americans. I'm sure this is a global thing, where the mind is just trained. It's just in our DNA to think negatively. Like if you're walking down a dark hallway or a dark alleyway, obviously you're going to think negative thoughts, especially if you've already had a negative experience walking down, a dark aisle or alleyway. Your mind is going to definitely wander down, a shady neighborhood. But it doesn't have to be like that all the time. I'm not saying, be SpongeBob and be, almost like facade-like thinking, living in Happy Land. You don't have to be fake about it. But I think that some of the circumstances that we have to face every day, you know, we can take some of the blessings for granted. Think about a lot of the positive sides of your life and the people surrounding them. And if there's things that you just can't get past or situations, then you're going to have to sit down and reevaluate either the people, places, things that are causing you this, uncontrollable unhappiness. and then do your best to weed it out, move forward, move on, and then, you know, but always try and keep a positive mental attitude, because if you don't, you know, you'll you'll ruin your life, man, just by sending out all those negative vibes and negative energies into the universe. You're going to get that back. So, and I think I needed to hear that, and I don't know where that voice came from, but I'm really happy that I heard that, because I've been personally feeling stuck lately. I don't know if it's just because things are still kind of shitty for me, and I'm going through this detox diet type thing, but where you are now will not be where you will be. You see what I'm saying? So where you are now is not where you will be. Okay? But just try and focus on the now, and being happy now, and being where you want to be now. And that way you can channel that happiness, and like planting a seed, that tree of happiness will grow. You know, this probably sounds like straight insane shit right now, and maybe I'm just loopy from not eating carbs for a long fucking time, but I don't know, it makes sense to me now, and I hope it makes sense to you guys out there. Just try to think positive. You are the result of where you have placed all your energy and your thoughts and in your mind. So if you're not happy where you are, there were, in the words of Tony Robbins, rituals that are keeping you where you are today. So if you're unhappy with where you are, change your rituals, and you know, sit down, reevaluate where you're at, what makes you unhappy, what are the rituals putting you in that spot, and then change the rituals up, man. You know, and if you can't, at least think positive thoughts about the negative stuff that you have in your life, and then you could turn the negative stuff into a positive, and pretty soon that some of those problems that you're having, you'll notice, will turn around. And during this time of Mercury retrograde, I know a lot of people don't believe in a lot of that shit, but I tell you what, man, you know, as above so below, you got to watch, because you get things that happen, and energies. You know, everything is energy, everything is vibration, everything is frequency. So you could just be channeling shitty energy, you know, like when you're hanging out with somebody and they're complaining, they're negative, you go to work and they're like, you know, having a bad day, before you know it, you're having a bad day. You know, you kind of passed it along like a fucking cold, you know. So, you know, you got to just kind of put up the barriers spiritually and stay within the light, stay focused, stay positive, keep your frequency high, think positive thoughts, and whatever it is that you would like to accomplish, or wherever you would like to be, or whoever you would like to be, see that in your mind, in that third eye in your mind, in the ether. Channel that vision, stay focused. It's not going to be easy. Or who knows, maybe it is going to be easy. I gotta get a fucking piece of fruit or something. I don't know, I'm out here loving it. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to hop off here, and I got a little bit more researching to do. Just thought I'd stop and you know, spread some love and light. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's sharing this beautiful day with their family, their loved ones, or your dog. Whatever you got, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Peace.